Kate Cassidy, the 26-year-old influencer and model whose life has been a whirlwind of glamour and heartbreak, recently took a bold step in transparency by laying bare the cosmetic enhancements that have sculpted her striking appearance. In a candid TikTok video that quickly went viral, Cassidy appeared poised and radiant, her confidence shining as she dissected the fake elements of her look with unapologetic honesty. Far from a confession born of regret, it was a declaration of self-acceptance, aimed at dismantling the myths that often shroud celebrity beauty routines. I wanted to come on here and talk about the things that are fake about me. I'm talking about looks and appearances, she began, her tone steady and empowering. Triggered by a mundane yet telling incident at a restaurant, where a server questioned why she looked so different from her ID photo, Cassidy decided it was time to set the record straight. Honestly, I really haven't had that much done. I don't think it's that much, but also, who cares? She quipped, flipping the script on judgment with effortless wit. Diving into the details, Cassidy methodically listed her procedures, pairing each revelation with visuals that left no room for speculation. The most prominent? A rhinoplasty or nose job, which she illustrated with striking before and after photos. The transformation was subtle yet transformative, refining her profile while preserving her natural charm. The most obvious thing I had done was my nose, she admitted, crediting the 2-year-old surgery with boosting her self-image. Complementing that were injectables, lip filler for a fuller pout, cheek filler to enhance her high cheekbones, and chin filler for balanced contours. On the non-surgical front, Botox targeted her forehead and the delicate crow's feet around her eyes, smoothing expressions without erasing her emotive spark. And venturing beyond the face, she shared insights into her breast augmentation, a 400cc implant placed over the muscle, chosen after careful consideration of her moderate profile starting point. I actually ended up getting all my filler dissolved before I got my nose job done, which was about 2 years ago, she added, highlighting her thoughtful approach to layering enhancements. This openness stems from a deeper ethos, authenticity in an industry rife with filters and facades. The reason I am bringing this up once again is one. I hate when people lie about things they have had done, Cassidy explained, her words a gentle rebuke to the culture of denial. By captioning her post, "Always open to post more before pics too," she invited dialogue, turning vulnerability into a bridge for connection. Fans responded in droves, praising her courage and sharing their own stories of self-discovery through cosmetic choices. For Cassidy, these tweaks aren't about chasing perfection but reclaiming agency, tools in a toolkit for feeling aligned with the woman she sees in the mirror. In a broader sense, her candor challenges the stigma around enhancement, reframing it as empowerment rather than vanity. Yet, this moment of levity arrives against a backdrop of profound sorrow. Just a year prior, Cassidy's world shattered with the tragic death of her boyfriend, Liam Payne, the 31-year-old former One Direction heartthrob whose fall from a Buenos Aires hotel balcony sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. The toxicology report later revealed a heartbreaking cocktail of alcohol, cocaine, and prescription antidepressants in his system, painting a picture of a man grappling with unseen demons. For Cassidy, the loss was cataclysmic. She later confided in followers about plunging into depression, days blurring into a haze of grief where even basic routines felt insurmountable. "There were months where I literally didn't see her smile, and I was seeing her every day," a close friend recounted, underscoring the depth of her despair. She became something of a recluse, canceling plans and retreating inward, the vibrant energy that defined her online presence dimmed to a flicker. Payne's passing on October 16, 2024, wasn't just a personal tragedy, it ignited global mourning for a star whose boy band anthems had soundtracked a generation's youth. From What Makes You Beautiful to solo ventures like his Zed collaboration, Get Low, Payne's talent was undeniable, but so were his struggles with fame's pressures, addiction, and mental health. Cassidy, who had been his partner for 2 years, bore witness to the man behind the music. The tender gestures, the late-night confessions, the dreams they whispered about building together. Their relationship, often captured in affectionate Instagram posts from cozy date nights to festival adventures, was a beacon of normalcy amid his chaotic spotlight. When headlines erupted, so did scrutiny, allegations from Payne's circle that Cassidy was tormenting his family through social media, claims she has steadfastly ignored. "She's not paying attention to gossip and new reporting surrounding Liam's death," her friend assured, emphasizing her focus on healing over headlines. In the immediate aftermath, Cassidy's world contracted. Friends watched helplessly as she navigated the funeral, the media frenzy, and the void left by Payne's absence. "It was so concerning, she didn't even seem like herself," the source shared, recalling how grief manifested in withdrawal and silence. Yet, true to her resilient spirit, Cassidy began to emerge. Therapy sessions, supportive calls from Payne's bandmates, and small acts of self-care, like journaling lyrics he loved or visiting spots they cherished, chipped away at the darkness. By spring, glimmers of her old self returned. A tentative laugh here, a spontaneous outing there. Now, a year on, she's hanging out with friends and she's open to dating again, although she's not quite there yet. It's a delicate dance, honoring the love they shared while inching toward new horizons. This openness to romance marks a pivotal shift, one her inner circle celebrates as a sign of vitality returning. She's moving forward now, the friend said. She knows it's what he would have wanted. Payne, ever the optimist in their private moments, often spoke of futures filled with travel, music festivals, and perhaps even starting a family. Cassidy carries those visions like embers, fueling her steps forward. Her recent TikTok isn't just about fillers and facelifts. It's a metaphor for reconstruction, piecing together a self that's been reshaped by joy and jagged by loss. She's back to posting fun-loving pictures on Instagram, sun-drenched selfies from beach walks, makeup tutorials infused with her signature playfulness, and subtle tributes to Payne, like a playlist of his favorite tracks shared on anniversaries. Cassidy's story resonates because it's universal, the interplay of beauty, bereavement, and bravery. In an age where influencers peddle polished perfection, her rawness cuts through. She's not erasing the past. Payne's influence lingers in her style choices, from edgy streetwear nods to his fashion flair, to the advocacy she's quietly championed for mental health resources. Collaborations with organizations supporting addiction recovery and youth counseling feel like extensions of their shared conversations, turning pain into purpose. As she fields questions about dating, her response is measured optimism. I'm open, but my heart's still mending. Potential suitors, should they appear, will find a woman who's mastered reinvention, not just surgically but soul deep.